Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Curse of Oak Island is metal plate covering something in the money pit. The trailer for the next episode of The Curse of Oak Island Season 5 has just been released and shows Marty Lagina reveal he thinks a plate of some sort could be covering something in the island's famous money pit. The new episode, which will air next week rather than tonight due to the Olympics, sees the team send a camera down the DMT shaft after their caisson hit an obstruction on last week's episode. In the trailer, Rick Lagina video calls his brother Marty and fellow team member Craig Tester from the island's war room to discuss the object that is stopping them digging any deeper. At one point in the discussion, Marty says, "It could be a plate that covers what we're looking for." The team were left dumbfounded when their caisson hit the obstruction at 77 feet on last week's episode, with several of its teeth being broken off by the object. They had been aiming to drill down to 170 feet in a bid to find the so-called Chapel Vault, which they believe they may have unwittingly moved while digging the shaft known as H8 earlier in the season. DMT is located around 10 feet from where they dug the H8 shaft, but they were unable to reach their target after they came across the obstruction. On the next episode, trailers have shown that the team send a camera down to try and see what is causing the problem, a plan of action that was decided on in the previous episode. But it looks like disaster then strikes for the team after the shaft was shown apparently flooding with water. The flooding of shafts has been a perpetual problem in the Oak Island money pit area over the years. In the trailer below, cameras follow the team as they lower the camera down, before Marty's son Alex is heard saying while looking at a screen, "See, there's water coming in right there." Footage then shows water seemingly surge into the shaft as the team rushed to pull up the camera. The trailer, as well as the sneak peek at the end of last week's episode, also showed metal detecting expert Gary Drayton uncover a decorative keyhole on the next episode. Meanwhile, a theory is also presented that the medieval cross he found earlier in the season could have been used to smuggle gold. The team were told there was gold under this cross, and the cross was covered with lead. In the sneak peek, Jack Begley was then shown saying, "So there's a chance that they're out in Smith's Cove still," suggesting that the team could return there this season to look for further artifacts. Last episode saw New York-based historian Zena Halpern speculate as to whether the cross was a depiction of the Punic and Phoenician goddess Tanit. The episode also saw two hinges found at what is believed to be an ancient dump site on Lot 12 of the island, one of the ones owned by late treasure hunter Fred Nolan's family. Rick Lagina also discovered a stake in the swamp which matched a description by Nolan of ones he previously found there, and which he believed were old survey markers proving the swamp was man-made. Watch the trailer for the next episode of The Curse of Oak Island below.